I am the mother of a 23-year-old young woman who has battled and struggled with an unrelenting eating disorder. As Dr. Phil says, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. I felt if anyone could help me raise awareness regarding the pervasive effects social media plays on eating disorders, it was him. This is a soaring epidemic. So, with Dr. Phil's help, we can join forces and begin to change this difficult narrative and diagnosis with love and education.
Well, Linda says social media is the devil and downright detrimental to our children. She says algorithms preyed on her 23-year-old daughter, who is currently in an eating disorder treatment center. You believe she's there because of this exposure?
Yes, I do. She had a phone at 12. She is 23 now, just turned 23. And she started seeing all of these posts about how to lose weight and how to lose weight quickly. And she dropped 70 pounds in about 5 months. She's been in 5 different eating disorder facilities and is currently in treatment again.
The fact that she's there, shows some willingness on her part. So, that's a good thing. We know that eating disorders are very complex, and there's no one thing that explains an eating disorder. If we try to isolate to one thing and say it's, social media exposure or an algorithm taking a young person down a path and exposing those things, aren't they going to bring very credible experts and a huge body of empirical data to say it's just not that simple? There are a whole lot of other factors that you have to account for as well, and so you can't point to what somebody looks at on a screen that they have the choice to look at or not look at.
Well, I think you're absolutely right, Dr. Phil. There are a number of factors, and in a court of law, we simply need to prove that social media is a substantial factor. Look, if you have an automobile and the brakes fail only 10% of the time, isn't the automobile still defective, even though most of the time it doesn't cause harm? Well, most kids, the majority of kids, don't have the kind of outcomes that Cece did or that your daughter did, but too many do. And what we see is very significant correlations and a lot of contributing factors. And so in many cases, some of the children that, as you've indicated, suffer eating disorders have some predispositions, have some pre-existing risk factors, but social media is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Now, Meta says they do have safety measures in place, and here are some of the features that Meta wants parents to know about.
You have to be 13 to join Instagram. To verify my age, I can choose to upload an ID or take a privacy-safe selfie. Taking a selfie is quick, easy, and can be verified in 20 minutes or less. I only want to see positive things on my account, so I go to my settings to hide and filter out any comments or messages that may hurt my feelings or be offensive to me. I can even add emojis, words, or phrases in my settings to help filter out things I don't like. To help keep my feed a safe space, my parents can help me manage my account and access tools that show how long I am on each day, when I've reported posts, and even accounts I've blocked. It's easy to get sucked into talking with my friends and watching reels on Instagram. I turned on my break reminders to help me balance time on and off the app. You can set your reminder to alert you when you've spent 10, 20, or even 30 minutes on here. It's that easy.
Respond to what you just saw.
Well, these particular safety measures that we just saw, I had no idea of anything of those. They're new, and I'm thankful to see them, quite frankly. I'm very thankful to see that they are paying attention now.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.